Listen up, I've had to hit the cup, so if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
The Santa Ana wind so prevalent this time of year, they rolled through and they left us with bright, clear skies here in Los Angeles, California. Today, two NFC clubs going head-to-head, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Louisville.
And he was taken in the second round after setting career highs in passing yards and touchdown passes for the University of Louisville. 3 different schools in college and 4 degrees. Academically inclined, they have the playbook down pat in absolutely no time. Has a big arm, takes care of the football, and his experience is going to serve him well as a new starter in the NFL.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl.
Shuck's pass intercepted. The Rams take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
So the Rams in great position here as they get things started. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
Truly one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league, who's willing to do whatever it takes to win and plays through a lot of adversity and continues to do it at a high level in his high 30s, trying to make another run at the Super Bowl here in his 17th season.
Our first run now for Kyron Williams. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? If it's kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Stafford. Over the middle to Smith. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 2 yards still to go. Third down now.
Third and 2.
To throw is Stafford. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Well, that one hurts. I mean, it was third down, of course, but now the penalty, and we're back to first down.
Yeah, it hurts momentum in a big way, and they built that up here in the early going. Now, that leaves the opposition with a first down. That's a mistake you don't want to make at this point in the game.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Here's second and 10. Back to throw, Stafford. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua from 10 yards out. And the Rams take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
And we'll get this one underneath to Camara. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. But no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets, they don't do any of that. They just go back out the next drive and act like it never happened. And that's what we're seeing here. And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
28-yard line.
Here's Shuck. The pass caught by Olave. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
Shuck now to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. The LA defense up the snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
2nd and goal.
Kamara is in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play there gets them right back up to that level.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play action. Stafford. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Brian Brzee fought in and got him down.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up
throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford.
7-yard line.
But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
47-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. He'll let this go for Adams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Stafford. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, it looked like it marched to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
But it's 4th down.
And Stafford's going to take it himself. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 7-7, our score after 1. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. And this is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown Rams. Devontae Adams, 35 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. Well, they had gone run the previous play. Nice little setup. This time they go play action. Defense bites a bit, and they hit for a big play in the end zone.
So they sold it really well, didn't they? Because just what you described, they ran into the previous play, come back with the same action, and now they step back and throw it and get a big play for a touchdown. But what happens as a defensive back is your eyes have to go to the right place. You always hear Coach talk about, are your eyes in the right spot? Well, this time the eyes went to the play action. It froze their feet. They weren't moving, and he went on past them and caught the pass for a touchdown.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Shuck. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he is going to have a Saints first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Kamara up the middle. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into win territory. From the 46, here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw now, shot.
46-yard line.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
To Alvin Kamara. A gain of 7. First down, Saints.
Working out of the gun here, Shuck. And the Rams got it. They bring it down. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Under pressure, they got him again. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. And he'll get this out to the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
First down.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Intended for
2nd and 10.
Incomplete. McKinstry there defensively.
To the air again, Stafford. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's caught here by Adams. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 26.
That's another Rams first
Off
down.
of play action, here's Stafford. Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. To throw a shot. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Smith to return it. 1:53 remaining in this first half of play. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's a pick up of 6.
Here's Stafford.
2nd and 4. At the Saints.
Looking deep for Adams. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it. Go the other way. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. And now following that turnover, they've got an opportunity here to try to cash in with good field position before intermission. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
It's a jet sweep. This is Adams. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Stafford down to throw.
6-yard line.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fat.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Saints are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing, Shuck. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Well, the Rams going to take over late in this first half. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the interception, here's Stafford. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Up the middle, it's Williams. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Rams first down.
Stafford. Got his man, it's Williams. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing is Stafford. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To throw is Stafford. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Matthew Stafford in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams would extend their lead here just before halftime.
That's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Now the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Matthew Stafford and the rest of the Rams offense set to take over once more. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's heading now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Now Stafford. Caught on the right side by Adams. They'll go for a gain of 7. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now it's Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments his defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. Looking to put a drive together. Now Shuck. This one taken in by Olave. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through one tackle. Actually winds up getting 8 there. Second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Rams' 46-yard line.
And they'll fake the jet sweep there and instead hand it Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. He'll try to do it himself. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Off the fake, now Shuck's going to throw. Nowhere to turn here, he's going to go down. Back at the 37-yard line. There'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
It's 2nd down.
Here's Shuck. To the right side, he's got Bailey. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Play fake, Shuck. He'll try and do this himself. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Shuck now to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Brandon Cooks. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
A point after, good by Groupie. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there and 2nd down.
Cameron Jordan made the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 21.
To throw now, Shock. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Shock. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Here's Blake Groupie now for the Saints field goal. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is good. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball to the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That one into the hands of Adams downfield. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Puka Nacua, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Now the try here for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Let's go now.
They'll throw. Here's Shock. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. The Saints on 3rd down. Lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw is Shock. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. Back to throw here. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
And it brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Shock. Little short pass here to Hill. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
Oh, and this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. He lets it go deep for Olave. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Rams will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, down 2 scores in the 4th quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 16.
Here's Stafford.
At the 23-yard line.
Short throw, it's Higbee. A gain of 8 there on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
That's a gain of 8.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Now he'll tuck this and run. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Pete Werner. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Cooks will come in motion right. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nice little juke. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
A gain of 12. 1st down, New Orleans.
Throwing, Shuck. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
It's 2nd down.
They'll drop the throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Going to throw deep for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here's Blake Grupe now for the Saints field goal. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
He'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll fake the jet sweep, and instead of give up the middle to Williams. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. That's taken on the 25. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. So here is Shuck and the Saints. Down 28-20, 2:18 on the clock. They've got 1 timeout at their disposal, and it's warning as they go to work here on 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Byron Young In there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. They'll set up to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Calling a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. And that's complete to Cooks.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Shuck to throw forward on 4th. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10.
And the Saints, 1st down.
They'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Saints are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
He's back to throw. And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here now, a 2-point conversion will tie the game.
The Saints will line up.
They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Time definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebackers, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be familiar with touching the ball so they could pick up the fumble or get the interception, and we saw it pay off in this one here.
Yeah, 5 times. They'll remember this one. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.